Okay, hello everyone, it's me Paigeofmaces and welcome back to Magical Diary. Where we left off, we just witnessed the argument with Jacob, Minnie and Kyo and we're planning revenge on him. And Ellen has also got in trouble with Potsdam for trying to bring the S word into this magical school. By which I mean science, not the other S word. Or indeed that S word. And quite possibly that S word too. So, let's go into next week. What should I do this week? And we are going to carry on blitzing through the green magic. I think that will be enough for them to sleep. Actually, let's go to the gym. For the fun of it, let's go to the gym. Activity, green magic. 2 green magic, 2 stress. Green magic. 1 green magic, 1 stress. Two green magic, 2 stress. Night dorm. In the middle of the night, someone bangs on the door. Wake up, everybody, come to the gym. What's going on? It's storming outside. What? Is there a tornado? No, it's the Thunderdolls. What? Get your shoes on, we have to stomp. Apparently during the first thunderstorm of April, we were required to dance around and scream and make as much noise as possible. It's sort of fun, but having woken up in the middle of my sleep cycle, I feel dizzy and everything seems a bit surreal. Dark shapes flutter around me, illuminated by occasional spark of lightning, and later fire. Oh my god, the school roof is on fire! Fire dancing. We shoot to the safety of the walls while a few of the upperclassmen take turns weaving fire around themselves as they twist and spin. I can't see how they're doing it. Is the fire attached to anything, or are they controlling it solely with their minds? William turns out to be one of the best, keeping multiple streams of fire whipping dangerously around his limbs. Those skills must be terrifying in a duel. For the rest of us, there is only stomping and howling until we collapse from exhaustion and finally go back to bed. I need more sleep. Thursday. 3. 2 green magic, 2 stress. Oh, and I decided to... The fury of last night's storm is gone and everything looks fresh and new, if slightly damp. Still here and there things have been blown askew by the storm, and now one more stone will need to be turned over after I leave my little request for vengeance. Let's see if they can carry this out. Activity gym. Success 1, strong 1 stress. Starting one of the mail allowances are delivered. What should I do today? Let's study. There's nothing I want to buy in the mall at the moment. There are several students in the library, but Minnie's nowhere to be seen. Failed for stress. Curses. I get the first clue that my plan might have worked when Virginia rushes into the room on Sunday morning. Guys, come see. What is it? I can't explain. You gotta come see this. There's a crowd of girls by the bathroom. Everyone's giggling and pointing at a piece of paper that Anisha's holding. Getting closer, I can see it's a picture of Kyo, just out of the shower, his hair wet and bedraggled, in a way that manages to look more pitiful than sexy. His lower half covered by a towel and a giant arrow and the word fail. Oh my goodness, what is this, a drawn picture or a camera picture? Someone's gonna get in trouble. Someone's getting in trouble. Someone's getting in trouble. Susan said they're all over the school. Yep, she's going to cause some fireworks. Takes a while, but eventually all the pieces fall into place. I can see Jacob relaxing with some friends and Kyo tearing across the quad to get to him. I grab Ellen's arm. Get the professors. Why? There's about to be a fight. She follows my gaze, winces and runs. It's obvious now. Kyo is waving his hands and yelling while Jacob tries to look aloof. I can't quite hear what they're saying. I'd love to know, but I'm not sure I want to be too close when this goes down. I don't want it to look suspicious. Suddenly I hear a scream. I fully expected Kyo to throw a punch. I had not expected him to use magic to open a series of bleeding cuts on Jacob's face. This is not good. My god, this guy has completely flipped his tree. Jacob fights back, but it's an unequal struggle. Kyo is older and has better control, along with a larger repertoire of spells. Should I try to defend him? What can I do? Desist. Oh, desist! The earth twists and snaps and half-formed spell fizzled uncast on fingertips. What is the meaning of this? He posted obscene pictures of me around the school. I had nothing to do with it. You backstabbing girlfriend-stealing worm. Mr. Katsura, both of you will come with me and we'll get to the bottom of this. Well, that didn't quite work out like I was hoping. The idea was to get Kyo angry enough that he'd lose control and confess what he'd done to Jacob in front of witnesses, or at least make some threats. If Professor Potsdam had heard him threaten to kill Jacob, he would have been expelled for sure. Said Kyo's in trouble. I'm not sure how much, and Jacob's been hurt, and that's sort of my fault. There shouldn't be any way to prove that I was behind this, so I don't think I'll get in any trouble, but that is the price of revenge, dear Paige. What should I do this week? Right, we want to do 2 more just in case, and then we can just basically mess around for the rest of term because we've covered all that we want to cover. But it might be a good idea to have more of a repertoire of spells. Actually, let's swap that just so that we've got a decent amount of stuff. Activity, green magic. Success, 1 green magic, 1 stress. Yes, green mastery! I have mastered all 5 magics. Regeneration for limited time. Limited time, target automatically heals damage. Nice. Something wrong? Kind of. I told Professor Potsdam. I told her to do it. To do what? To make my family forgets about me for good. Oh. I can't go back. I don't belong there anymore. They'd be happier without me. Or will you be happier without them? Probably. Oh, poor Ellen. That's really shit. Really, really shit. I mean, I miss them. But I miss the way they used to be. I can't be happy living with people who don't want me there. You deserve to be appreciated. Yeah. So, do you want to stay with my family? I don't think that would be a good idea. Why not? Because if I were to stay with you, it would be like we're sisters. Oh. Well, you could be my secret girlfriend. I don't want to be a secret. I want us to have a chance to date properly, not as roommates. I'll miss you over the summer, though. You'll write to me, won't you? Of course. Will you use the cute pink paper? Sure. Ah, I guess it's important to her to do this right. Activity, blue magic. Success 2 blue magic, 2 stress. Light. Gentle glow that improves the caster's visibility in the caster location. Silence, temp, noiseless. True sight, yep, we know all of these already. Blue magic. Well, I'm up to 50 stress, I need to sleep. Fast sight allows the caster to... Yep, that one. Notice that Ellen is still in bed after her usual time to get up on a weekday. Are you feeling okay? I'm fine. I'm just staying in today. I should have had a drink before when I took my break. But I forgot. So apologies for the coughing. Help me. You're slacking off. Maybe I'm rubbing off on you. Today is Good Friday. How? That's no official holiday here though. I know, I just thought it would be nice to have a quiet day. I guess that makes sense. Sorry, just trying to moisten my throat a little bit. Red magic. 3 red magic, 3 stress. Spark. Oh. I lie back on my bed with a sigh. What a day. Are you alright? You don't look so good. Just tired. You sure you're not sick? I'm not sick and I'm not going to give you my germs. That's not what I meant. Just don't work too hard and forget to rest. You telling me not to pay so much attention to my school? Sounds more like something Virginia would say. Well, maybe I'll take it more seriously then. I study hard, but now if I get too tired, I'll forget things. And there's no point in studying if you can't remember what you've learned. I suppose. Saturday morning, the mail allowances are delivered. What should I do today? Let's go to the mall. Let's just get our stress down and stuff. What should I do at the mall today? Go to the games arcade and dance. So there are only a few old-style video games with joysticks and buttons here. Most of the arcade is filled with racing games, dance pads, claw grabbers, things to give out tickets for prizes, and a surprisingly large collection of pinball machines. Play dance game. Welcome to jumping and tapping to the latest hits. It's more fun than the gym class. Strength increases by 1. Next week we are going to basically sleep. What should I do this week? Right, to sleep, sleep. No, that's too much. Sleep, sleep. Gym. Red, blue. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Actually, no, we'll do that. We'll get 2 more points or whatever. Then we'll definitely have 100 by the end of the year when we take the stick off. Wand off, even. Sleeping reduces stress. Hello. Hi. Fills up a large coffee can which has been wrapped in blue paper and decorated with patterns of glued on pebbles. Inside the can are a bunch of loose dollar bills. I am collecting funds for the Mayday Board. Would you like to contribute? The year is almost over and you would need your allowance for anything else. I'm broke, donate. Just donate the whole thing. I'll give him $22. Thanks, Paige. He's so tiny. And he has Ellen's hair. Sleeping reduces stress. Activity, green magic. Jeeves. 2 green magic, 2 stress. There we go, that's worked out perfectly. Just as planned. 1 red magic skill, 1 stress. Slash. Savior of the universe. 2 blue magic, 3 blue magic, 3 stress. I can't read numbers all of a sudden. Saturday morning, the mail allowances is delivered. What should I do today? Study. The library is fairly quiet, but familiar faces still present. Study with Minnie. Minnie helps me out my black magic. My black magic. Blue magic's my worst. Smarts increased by 1, stress increases by 4. Next week. Right. This is it, the end of the school year. 2 more days of classes, then final exams, then the ball, and then we go home. We are on the 28th. So, we are going to just do 1 blue magic, then we are going to sleep on Tuesday. Done. End the year with no stress at all. 2 blue magic, 2 stress. Darkness. Fast speak. I think that's definitely the best I've done. I think it's definitely the best I've done with all my magic stuff, because I mean I've almost got up to 50. I've got those 2 at 100, I've got those 2 at 20. I've known so many spells. It's mad. Tuesday morning someone knocks on our door. Good morning, here are your exam schedules for the day. She hands us a piece of paper. I just realised that I have completely missed out on one of Ellen's things. Is that only when we're friends that she does that? Oh, that's if she's in the Revenge Club. Okay, she didn't join the Revenge Club, so that's why that didn't happen. Okay. Alright. No, we were supposed to have joined a secret society, so maybe I will... Oh well, never mind. We'll schedule... Wait, there's a mistake. We're all scheduled for the same time. You know, the final is a group exam. So I mean, only one of us fails, we all fail? I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out. Sleeping reduces stress. After the class period, we arrived for exams as instructed. All three of us. Hello, my spirited fillies. Today's exam works a bit differently than usual. You're going into the dungeon together. Your task is to find the crystal orb and use your energy to light it up before time runs out. It will not be easy to find and you will face many dangers, so you need to work together to conquer this challenge. Good luck. She claps her hands and the world starts to spin. And my head starts to hurt because I don't like that music. For a minute after the teleport, I'm not sure what's happened. All around is complete blackness. Am I in a dungeon? Am I lost somewhere in a void? I'm standing on something, I think. Get off, you great galah! Then Ellen casts a light spell and our surroundings become dimly visible. We're in a vast, dark space, empty and silent, far from any walls or landmark. Put that light out, it might attract monsters. But we can't see. If we huddle around it, the light won't get so far. We crouch close together. Okay, now what? Wait for a moment, but this time no booming voice speaks overhead. Apparently Professor Potsdam's instructions are all that we get. The rest is up to us. Well, let's see which way we need to go. She casts a spell and the air swirls around us faintly. The air around us swirls faintly. That's strange, that usually gives me a direction. I guess I'll have to look the hard way. The crystal has to be out there somewhere. The place is huge, we have a time limit. We need a plan. I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea. We both stop and look at each other. We need to find the crystal, that's the goal, that's how we win. We need to find the boss monster, there's bound to be one. If we don't handle the main threat, it could sneak up on us. Ellen's right, it's the crystal that matters. We defeat dozens of monsters and still fail the exam if we don't reach the goal in time. I don't know about dozens, but I'd like to try. Some other time? Sure, fine, so how do we do this? Do you know how big this place is? It's obviously pretty big. And there's a time limit, so I think the trick here is going to be figuring out how to search most efficiently. Do you guys know fast speech? No. I do. Great! What we need to do is both connect to Virginia now while we're in the same place. And that will keep the connection going. That way we can split up and still keep in touch. Okay. Okay, so we automatically go with Ellen's plan. I concentrate. Virginia suddenly laughs. You guys are making my brain tickle. How long will this last for? I'm not sure, but if the connection drops, stop what you're doing and hold still. That way you'll be in a known location and we can re-establish. Yeah, we should move out. There are probably traps, so don't run. And use detection spells if you have them. If you see anything, crystals, monsters, stay still and think it. Let's go. We split up, moving through the darkness. There's an awful lot of darkness out here. If I do use any detection spell, I have to cast them many times over to do any good. Track scent, that's cheap. I check for scent trails as I move. There's definitely 3 monsters somewhere in this dungeon. I'm not sure exactly what kind, nothing I've sensed before. Map imagine doesn't help me find the crystal or avoid traps though. If I follow these tracks, it's at least possible the monsters will be near the goal. I get turned around a few times. I think it's some sort of enchantment changing my path. But between tracking and my mental contacts, I can't get too lost. For a while, the mental connection between me and Virginia appears to fade and suddenly snaps. Luckily, I'm able to cast the fast speak spell again and carry on. We each keep around comparing notes on what we're seeing, and at long last we strike pay dirt. That is such a weird expression. There's a strong magical signature in one direction which must be the crystal we're looking for. Unfortunately, there's also a group of monsters in the vicinity. We can go around them, but if we get to the crystal they'll probably notice us. Ellen insists that violence is not the best answer, but there are too many of them to teleport away. Someone will have to act as a lure and get them to leave the crystal alone. And actually, since I'm the best runner, the job of bait falls to me. My job is to find the monsters, get close enough for them to notice me, and then run like a rabbit. When I get far enough, Ellen will teleport me. Of course, that sounds a lot easier as a plan. I've actually got Shadow snapping at my heels. Why don't you just cast sleep? I'm pretty fast, but so are they, and I might need to slow down so the teleport can grab me safely. One of them manages to slash at me with its claws. Hurry up, Helen! Finally I feel the teleportation take hold. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm not bleeding. This is it? Looks magical, alright. How do we make it work? I don't know. She said we should put our energy into it. Look there. There are little indentations around the edge. I think we put our hands there. Billy steps close and touches the rim of the pedestal. Energy sparkles to life within the crystal. My turn now. I feel a strange rushing sensation as the power flows out of me and into the crystal. Finally Ellen approaches the crystal. When she touches it, it throbs with light. Did we do it? The familiar sensation of teleportation washes over us. We find ourselves standing in the sunlight on the main quad. Congratulations all of you. You have successfully completed your freshman year. That'll be 5 merits for each of you. Now go and relax. You have a dance coming up to enjoy. We did it. We're done. Oh, I didn't get the full 50. That sucks. That sucks. Excuse me. I'm just moving. And now I'm going still again. It's all alright. There are no classes today or tomorrow. Everyone's relaxing, making plans for the dance, and getting their pictures taken for the yearbook. Funny, at my old school, picture day was near the beginning of the year, but here it's almost last minute. The whole thing has to be finished overnight. So, now that we know we're not allowed cameras or anything like that in this school, how are they taking pictures? Are these magical cameras? That does seem a bit, you know, hypocritical. Are they drawings? What are they? What are they, man? Give me answers! Student hallway. This is it, the last day. After the dance, my parents will come and take me home. Which means I need to sort out what I'm doing for the dance. And this time, Ellen's been telling me to wait, to keep quiet, to keep the secret. Maybe now at last we can get started. Ellen? Eek! She grabs a box I've barely noticed and shoves it under a pillow on her bed. Hi! You couldn't have knocked? But I live here! My room too, damn it! That's exactly why I wanted to wait. How am I supposed to have any secrets to surprise you with if you're in my room watching me get dressed? She has a pierced navel, I bet you. I won't peek. You're not supposed to see my dress until you meet me for the dance. Meet you? That's how a date works, right? We give each other a corsage, but I don't think Professor Potsdam would like it if we tore up the flowers. Right. So if I'm not supposed to see you get dressed and I'm not supposed to meet you somewhere else in order to escort you to the dance, we're escorting each other. Where am I supposed to get dressed? Oh, right. I hadn't thought of that. I guess I could get dressed in the bathroom. But you might get your clothes dirty. Well, what would you suggest? She looks back and forth between the bed and me. How about you turn your back, let me sneak out of here, and I'll get dressed in Lena and Pastel's room? I'm sure she won't mind. I'll meet you in front of the gym this evening, alright? Alright. It's really rather cute seeing her take charge like this. So now I need to get ready. Right. Got it, dress. Put it on. So, we want to go for a different colour. We already had green. We had orange. Well, that shade of blue is nice. Maybe a little bit darker? No, a little bit lighter, I think. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a nice colour of blue, and I don't normally like blue. So, done. And of course now my black magic is down to 16. I wait in the darkness for my date to arrive. Oh, she looks pretty. Paige? Do I look alright? You look very pretty. You look adorable. And we're in blue. I picked the right colour. Aww. Thanks. Although, what's up with that shoulder? You look pretty nice too. So, what now? I guess we go in? She holds out her hand to me, saying nothing except with her eyes. Take my hand, you idiot! I place my palm over hers and squeeze her hand. Let's go. The ceiling shimmers with translucent rainbow sparkles. The ceiling shimmers with translucent rainbow spears, like oh for God's sake, spheres, like an enormous soap bubbles that never burst. The walls are masked with climbing ivy, and the stage is surrounded by flowers. With the girl standing on the stage, I think she's a senior of Snake Court, wears a long white dress and a wreath of flowers and silver stars. So that noise was just me folding up the walkthrough and moving it out of the way. No one is dancing yet. Instead, we wait in a slowly moving line. Each guest of the dance, either alone with air date or dates in some cases, must process across the gym floor and bow curtsy to the Queen of the May. They then stand aside and the next subject approaches. It means everyone has a moment in the spotlight to show off clothing and partners. Ellen's hand is warm in mind, and the smile on her face is radiant. We curtsy and withdraw. We wait quietly with the rest of the students as the processions continue. The very last girl to walk up the aisle is a junior that I don't know, whose hair is both blonde and pink at the same time. Instead of curtsying before the stage, she walks up the stairs and kneels before the Queen, who places the crown of flowers on her head. Everyone applauds, then the music begins. You know, I don't actually have a lot of experience with dancing, especially with a girl. Well, I don't know everything either. We both look at each other confused and shy, and then suddenly Ellen laughs. I wish I knew everything. Even if it meant turning into Professor Potsdam? That wouldn't be so bad. Maybe, but I'd much rather be here with you than her. Oh. I'm getting so flustered, man. The cuteness, my face, it's going bright red, man. Why are you here with me? I mean, I know you said, but what? It's hard to believe anyone would want to be be dating me, except as a joke. I know how you feel too, Ellen. People would make jokes all the time about stuff like that. It would actually be really hard to imagine myself actually going to a dance with a person like that as an actual romantic date, to actually be dating someone properly. So I have never actually been on a real date. It's probably a complete shock. It's like, oh my god, she's a girl gamer and she's never been on a real date. What a cliche. Yeah, I know I know how she feels. My prom, my grandpa took me to the prom in his old car. And then I came back in my dad's car. I went alone and I left alone. Brr. Oh, it was a dinner dance more than a prom. Whatever. You think No, not really. I don't think you're like that, but I know how I always want things to be. I know how things usually are. I kept putting you off and saying I had a good reason, but mostly I was giving you time to change your mind or get involved with someone else. And then it wouldn't be my fault, and it wouldn't be your fault, and we could just let it go, and I could remember the romance we almost had. No hard feelings. Do you want me to leave? No. Life has gotten kind of complicated lately, and any time I think I've got a handle on it, it changes again. I like knowing how things work. I like doing things the right way. And I also know if I want to learn, I have to try. I'd like to try dancing with you now. Good. So who leads? I lead. You've got better hips. Oh my. Together we take the floor. I put my hands on her shoulders, blushing slightly at the warmth of her skin. You've got gloves. How the hell can you feel? You'd be feeling the warmth of your own palms. Her cheeks are pink too, but her eyes are sparkling at me. As the song goes on, we relax, moving together more comfortably. Finally ends, we stand there smiling at each other. So if this is a perfect storybook romance, what would happen now? Are you sure you want to find out? Mrs. Trolley Face. I'm sure. Well then, something like this. She leans forward and kisses me, soft and sweet. Ah, yeah. Flushed from the dance and the warmth and the nearness of her, I kiss her back. When we finally part, I half expect the room to break out in applause. Ah yes, excellent use of the tongue there. Well done, Paige. Yes, Ellen too. You didn't drool or bite her. Very good. Yes, well done. 10 out of 10. Cracking kiss there, I think. What, eh? Why should they? We're just a perfectly normal couple going about our lives. Just a couple dancing together, surrounded by sparkles on a night of magic. Paigeofmaces and Ellen Middleton. Ellen dance photo now added to the gallery. That is a very pretty dress. Very, very pretty dress. And they're pretty. It's just a very nice couple as well. Ah, I like this route. Although they're all mostly the same. But I've said that about Donald's route as well. And so the school year comes to an end. We were freshmen no longer. Over the summer we would look back at our yearbooks and remember the friends we had made, while thinking about the adventures still to come. There's been lots of magic out there waiting. Right, so we got green, so we got smart 43, strong 23, cute 15, weird 5, red 18, blue 18, green and white 100, merit almost got 50, romance Ellen Middleton, future career meditation guru, voted most likely to take naughty pictures of herself. In dreams and love everything is possible, Ellen. Horses forever, Virginia. See you next year, Minnie Cochran. Oh man, yeah. So that was the end of Ellen's route. Next time we'll be doing Virginia's, and I'll be starting at the choice. At Christmas. So yeah, and I'll explain how I got onto her route as well. So that has been that for now. That was a very sweet ending, I think. So look forward to Virginia's route next time, and then that'll be the game over. Unfortunately, I've been really enjoying this. There's going to be more cool stuff to come on my channel in the future. So I'm Paige of Maces, TTFN.